Good evening. How's everyone doing? Hope you've all had a good weekend. Sorry, yeah, good weekend, good week and all that kind of good stuff. Welcome to the Sunday stream. Just reading everyone. Oh, let the gob rise. Woo, hello Pixie. Hello Lemon. Hello Pierre. Hello everyone. Let's get going then. Let's get going. It's good to see you all. Here we are in my... Here we are. Oh, just gotta edit that. So yeah, tonight I thought we would draw some Equestria girls. I was just watching the I was watching some episodes of Equestria Girls, as you do, and I came across this screenshot and I just thought this is so good. I love the poses, and so I'm going to adapt them into my own sort of spin and take on it. So that's what we're going to do tonight. But before I do that, I want to show you something. Done a little bit more work to the Spylora thing. In fact, actually, I'm going to update this. I'm going to update this thing working on Equestria Beach Gals. Yeah, and I'll thank you so much. Thank you, Pierre and Pixie. Yeah, we've been doing a bit more work on it, and I've added some color, so I'm going to add in all the layers here. This is where we're up to. And it's looking really cool. We still need some stuff going on in the background. I kind of want to do something a little bit kind of textury with the background. I think something nice and floral and flowery. Can't say that word. Flowery would be quite nice with lots of, like, you know, cool things in the background. Whoops. And I'm gonna do that, and I think that'll be super cool and super cute and super fun, and hopefully it'll knock the socks off everyone on Twitter. It'll knock the socks off everyone on Twitter. So that's the main goal. At the end, no, it's not. The main goal is to just have fun with art, and that's what I've been doing here. So yeah, it's looking super cool, and I love it. I love how it's looking. But yeah, we're not going to do that tonight. We are going to do this, which is much less complete. But I do have a plan. And we're going to add the surfboards in the background as well, because I think they add a lot as well. So yeah, I'm not totally copying this. I'm going to change some of the attitudes a little bit. I'm going to make them sort of a bit more smiley, because Shy and Jack are a bit they're a bit frowny. I quite like how Dash is looking, so we're gonna keep some of that a little bit, and I might change this so she's actually pointing or giving you like a thumbs up or something. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So let's focus on that. Hello, Cross. Just stopping by. Well, that's cool. Hope you've been well, Cross. Hope you've had a good weekend. So one thing that I need to work on is the fact that all their heads are kind of different shaped sizes. So I kind of think that it might be a good idea to focus on that. And I did have some expressions for them, but they looked terrible, so I had to redraw them before I started the stream. I had to rub them out and we'll start again. Oh yeah, you're on holiday, aren't you, Cross? That's awesome. Yeah, you should. Yeah, have fun. Have fun where you're at. Why don't you share? Do you want to share where you're staying? Want to let everyone know where you're going on holiday, or? But it's honestly, the place that you showed me that you're staying is awesome. It's so luxurious and looks really nice. But yeah, don't worry, don't worry. You can't, you won't be able to watch the whole stream. That's fine. Don't you worry. So yeah, it's been a very, very busy Saturday for me yesterday. I was spending a lot of time catching up with family and seeing my sister, and that was really, really fun. We had some nice food as well. It was just sort of meet up. And today I went to the barn and I painted my bookshelf, my kitchen bookshelf, which I've been working on, and that's looking really cool. Got to show you a picture of that pretty soon. I might be able to, if I, at some point in the stream, I'll show you how that's looking. But yeah, it's been a very busy week, very busy weekend. Days are getting brighter. And in a few weeks, I'll be traveling again. Well, not again. I'll be going up to see a friend. Which means that weekend there will be no stream that weekend, but I'll give you well advance notice of that. So it's very important to get the silhouette. Oh yes, yes, busy Saturday. Very busy. What did you? Yeah, and you you went to your Pokemon thing, didn't you, Pixie? I'm going to take some liberties in adjusting these poses here and there. So I think what needs to happen is I need to make this longer. Perfect. How would that look? Oh, should probably have. So, oh yeah, one thing I did differently in regards to Picato. So, yeah, we are streaming to YouTube, we're streaming to Twitch and Picato, those three. And I did something different with Picato. I found out that I've been using the same name since last year. So all of my streams on Picato have the exact same name. And there's no way in OBS to cast the same exact name to all the different streaming platforms. You have to go into each individual streaming platform and then name it specifically. You have to copy pasta it across all these different things. It's such a pain in the ass. But I found out that I hadn't been doing that with Picato because I thought it was doing it in OBS, but it wasn't. So I've changed the title, and hopefully that means more people would come on Picato. Because Picato is the only one where I get one person, and that's Anubis. And sometimes a few other people turn up, but it's mostly just one person. who I love very dearly, Anubis. Oh, Anubis. Thank you so much for supporting me. He's not here at the moment, but yeah. You're still not mad at me for sharing Pomni and Jax doing cursed emotes on Fortnite. What? You know, I don't really mind so much that Glitch is selling out, and you know they're selling out Pomni and Jax to Fortnite, and it's official. I really don't care about that, to be honest. Glitch has always been like in it to make money, and it's kind of the same thing. Like, I would kind of feel the same way if they did that, if Disney did the same thing with like Cinderella or I don't know, Gaston or Belle, and they put those characters as Fortnite Fortnite skins or whatnot. I mean, it's just at the end of the day, yeah, these characters, Pomni, Jax, Ragatha, they were all designed to be toys at the end of the day. They were all designed in purpose to be sold, essentially. Jax does look very strange, though. The smaller eyes look really, really odd. It looks unofficial, and that's all my criticism. And I don't understand the criticism of Pomni being, you know, with longer legs and stuff like that, because like fan artists have been doing that for like years at this point, ever since it came out. But Jax just looks unofficial. Jax just looks like a fan creation, as opposed to like being like an actual official licensed Glitch thing. But at the end of the day, who cares? Glitch are going to make money from that, so you know, good on them. Kevin and what's his name? They're going to be the next billionaires. Move over, Elon Musk. Yeah, see you later, Cross. Have a good time in Oklahoma. You've been busy as well, then, Ali, it seems. Pretty sure you're older than Kevin in the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah. I never really think of myself as an old person. I think of myself as a grumpy old person. Well, I'm grumpy sometimes, not all the time, but I never really think of myself as like, oh, I'm 30, oh, my life's over, oh, I should have done this when I was 20, oh, I should have done that. I never think that, because I don't know why. I mean, it's a good thing. And yeah, there are some regrets that I do have in life, but I don't think that they really bog me down or anything. And I never really kind of... I used to get really upset when I would see, like, you know, a younger artist who was better than me, and I would just kind of... I would get really, like, quiet and upset about it and jealous, but now I'm just kind of... like, I just don't care. I really don't care anymore, because I'm trying to work on my own kind of style and my own kind of endeavors. Kevin is 31, Luke is 27. Yeah, that's kind of how... that's... yeah, that's kind of how old I thought they were. I assumed that they'd be a little bit... I assumed that they would be a little bit younger than me. They kind of started doing stuff on the internet with, like, Gary's Mod, didn't they? They did a whole bunch of Gary's Mod things when they were teenagers, about the same time I was doing, like, terrible YouTube poops. But they seemed to... and then they got picked up by Machinima, is that right? And then it kind of... then they started doing their own things and building a team and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how it works, but they managed to get very lucky along the way, and they also worked very hard to get to where they are, so that's pretty cool. Thank you, Pixie. I'm grumpy sometimes, but I'm not like, you know, I'm not a miserable git all the time. But no, most of the time I'm pretty chill, I'd like to think. Hello, Julio, Armando Pop Floras. Good to see you. Honestly, I think a lot of that, oh, I feel so old that I'm 30 now, is from people fetishizing the teenage years. I've never seen that before. I feel so old that I'm fit. Yeah, I do get. I think that is a tad creepy, I suppose. Actually, whoa, we're real off track here with... yeah, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that. Dash is hard. Dash is not easy. Let's just check. Okay. We are still currently... Oh, there's 3 characters that need to be drawn, so this is going to take quite a while. This is... So we're probably not going to... So in the 3 hours that we've got in this stream, we're probably not going to get to inking. I would like to. We'll see. We'll probably get tie-down done. The stages of the sketches. I don't... But we might start the inking tonight. We'll see. Depends on how fast we go. It depends how successful I am. And I'm not doing the feet just yet because I'm wondering if having it cut off like that might actually be a good thing. It doesn't have to be full body all the time. So I think these... Fluttery is the appropriate child berries. Well, they all do. As long as we get the proportions down. We get the proportions down first, then that's fine. The rest is easy. Thunderfires. Yes! Thunderfires all the way. Thing is though, is that if I was to... So I may have to do some scaling and some pushing and pulling and stuff. So I think... I hate it when when Krita does this. Darn it. Here we go. Those are the hips that won her Discord. I'm trying to make them look... I'm trying to make them look cool, but also kind of like... I'm trying to make... Still trying to keep them on model, but not kind of... But kind of also in my style at the same time. That's kind of a... Quite a tricky thing to do. They have very large eyes. They have very large eyes. And I love how all of their... I love how all their hairstyles are so different and unique. Like the difference between Dash and Jax is so different. It's like, they're both ponytails, but they're completely different ponytails. It's really cool. And of course Fluttershy doesn't, you know, Fluttershy completely looks different as well. I think it's wonderful, great character design. Oh, you're talking about Discord the character. Sorry, I thought I thought you meant Discord like the platform. A little glass of water, please. Totally Spies. Yeah, a little bit Totally Spies, isn't it? I also find it very interesting that they're all dressed for like different things. like I know like Shy's dressed for like surfboarding. I think she's got like a full-on water suit, and Jack's got like this kind of like two-piece kind of similar thing going on, and Dash is just like Dash isn't bothered going in the water or anything like that. It's just kind of interesting. Anyway. Oh, I didn't know that actually. I didn't know that, Dustin. Stealth suit. Dash is the surfer and Shy is diving. Yeah, that's better. That's a better way of saying it. Also, I'm worried that I'm gonna give them like all the same, like completely different faces. This is where same face syndrome kind of has to be adhered if you're going to be drawing consistent characters. Although they do have different shaped eyes, like Dash's eyes and Shy's eyes. Actually, Shy and Applejack have like completely different eyes. Like the tips kind of meet at different areas. That's really cool, actually. Dash does not look like Dash in this one. There's something going on here. Hello, worms. Yes, you're right. The top eyelids for both Shy and AJ are curved differently. That is correct, yes. I haven't drawn Equestria girls in a long time. And now... starting to get back into it, I think. We have a... Whoa! What the heck? We have an appropriately timed season. It was really warm it was really warm last month, but it's kind of just starting to increase a little bit. Starting to get a bit warmer again, which is nice. It still doesn't look like Dash. What's going on? Yeah, this looks nothing like Dash. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I had this problem. I don't know if it's a problem with my mouse or something, but I had this today. I was having a double clicking problem, and I read online that apparently there's dust caught in between like the buttons and stuff. I have repaired this mouse before. It's a Logitech Pro gaming whatever something mouse, and I've gone in and cleaned up the roller wheel thing. So now that's worked. That's been working for months now. But now this new problem has come up, and I can't be asked going back into it and cleaning it again. Although I could do just a bit of a. It's just quite a task. That's all. Okay, here's the deal. I need... So Dash, come here. So I'm gonna have flipped so that we can diagnose what the heck is going on. Ah, okay, that's a bit more dashy. And this tuft here. Okay, yeah, that's a bit more dashy now. Little bit. Not perfect, but a little bit. You need to be more Southern con. I can't. Let's translate this. So I don't have. In fact, actually, I'm going. Sorry, Julio. I'm going to have to translate your message into English. If the thing loads up. Okay. Oh no, it's fine. Just do it here. Translate. Won't be able to do this with every message you send me, Julio. So I do apologize. I love how you do drawings. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Julio. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. Oh, the head cap is way too big. Maybe one of the three should have a very different expression from the other two. Then as the viewer is a little more intrigued to the viewers what they're looking at. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I haven't really decided what the hell. Oh my god, Dash! No. Don't like. Plus the head's too big. Yeah, my god, Dash is not working. Maybe it's a jawline. Yeah, it's a jawline. It's a whole bunch of things actually. The others are working. I think maybe we give AJ. Her hat does look weird. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It looks a bit straight. It's offset. It looks a little bit offset, like her hair, like her skull, is shifted back a little bit. I don't know. It's a little strange, doesn't it? Well, let's do it properly. Let's do it properly in my drawing. Hope you don't mind all this problem solving that I'm doing. I'm more focusing on this drawing than talking with all of you gobs, so I do apologize about that. Yeah, exactly. It does, doesn't it, Dusty? Her hat is very strange. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. And I always give them bigger ears. That's probably another thing that I do differently. Actually, we don't even see Fluttershy's ears. What am I even... We see AJ's ears. Oh, you run out of music. Reason for doing these three? I just felt like it. I just felt like it. Because I was watching some of the Equestria Girls episodes on YouTube, as you do. And I found this frame of all three of them together, and I just thought they looked so cute and fun, and I loved their poses, and I loved their I love the background. I loved Rainbow Dash's pose as well. I thought that was really fun, and I just thought, screw it, why not put them? It's summer themed. It's summer now, so let's do it. And I thought, let's do it tonight. And if you didn't see already, Worms, we did more work on the Spyro X Laura thing. So last time we only went up to line work, but I've managed to do some jiggery pokery, and we've now got this, and we're closer to it being finished than ever before. And I will do an alt on this. So yeah, and I'm also going to do an alt on. I'm also going to do an alt with these three as well. So look out for that. Oh yeah, music. You're casually just watching My Little Pony as a 33-year-old man. Well, okay, first off, several issues with that, Lemon. First off, I was not watching My Little Pony, I was watching Equestria Girls. And also, there are older people than me watching My Little Pony. And also, I'm not a man, I'm a goblin. On the internet, I am a goblin. And I know you're joking. Sunset and Rarity are really good. They are really nicely designed characters. I do agree with you, Beastslade. But I think there's merits to be had with these three as well. Okay, whatever. Rainbow Dash is just gonna look like this. She's just gonna look like this. Oh, I think I know what it is. Oh wait, no. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm really struggling with Rainbow Dash. What did I do to Rainbow Dash to deserve this? What did I do to you, Dash? I don't think Dash likes me that much. I'm gonna... Nice, yeah. I appreciate that, Lemon. Would you do Pinky, Rarity, Twilight, and Sunset at a later point? Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Depends how well these go. Okay, I'm going to make her bangs, her side bangs, slightly bigger. Talking about Dash here. That's what we're going to do. I'm also going to elicit some sort of curve. I think the curve would look quite nice. Yeah, her head is so big and awkward, isn't it? Her hat really does not help. Thanks very much, B-Slade. By the way, in case you're wondering who I'm talking to, I'm just talking. This just goes for everyone. So I've got people on YouTube and I've got people on Twitch, and I've also got potentially there could be someone on Picato, but I'm not too sure. So if I'm talking about something that seems a little bit out of context and you're not seeing it in the chat, I'm probably talking to someone else on another channel, on another platform. But I'm sure that some of you already figured that out anyway. Hello, Anubis. Speaking of Picato, Anubis. Hello, Anubis. Yes, you're here. Brilliant. Hope you've had a good weekend. I think this is actually, this sketch phase is actually probably one of the most difficult stages. Just because you're trying to establish so many, you're trying to establish a lot of things. Okay, we're starting to get a bit of the outfits here. This is like the 4th time that I've sketched in her face. Ugh. I love it. I love figuring these things out, because you end up with something that you do end up, because I love solving these kinds of things, because you just kind of end up with something that you never knew you'd think you would have had in the first place. Sort of. It's a little bit jank. Not super jank. The best one we've had so far, and this is a direction I'm alright with. Actually, no, we're going to give her lamb chops. Yes! Okay, that's... That, yeah, there was a little bit of that. A little bit. Getting there. Getting there. Well, that's good to hear, Anubis. Distracting yourself with games and stuff. Maybe we will do the feat. If that's the case, then I'm gonna transform this. I'm just gonna have to accept that Dash is just gonna have to look like that. Okay. Hand. By the way, one tip that I learned when drawing hands or drawing or when actually just drawing arms and how to pose them, always draw the hand first. I think that was an Aaron Blaze tip. If you're struggling where to put the hands, never start from the shoulders and go outwards. You kind of have to start from the hand and then do that. But I think Aaron Blaze got that tip from Mark Henn when he was at Disney. When they were both at Disney. Are they tip? Yeah. They gotta bring it back, man. They gotta bring back. It's weird how old Equestria Girls is, because Equestria Girls like came out when they realized how good and successful the first movie was, and then they made Rainbow Rocks, and then they did a whole bunch of shorts with Rainbow Rocks, and then like a little mini like episodic thing, a spin-off episodic thing, and that was like, oh gosh, that was like 10 years ago, and they've not done anything with it since, which I think is a shame. Or I wonder if, instead of pointing, she's like, come here. Why don't you come over and join us? She's happy. Yeah, and so Dash is happy to see you. Flash is happy to see, yeah, so yeah, Dash and Shy are happy to see you, but AJ, not so much. believe at one point they were going to officially make Sunset inside Twilight a couple if it continued. Oh, really? Wait, did I make... Oh, I thought there was no music. Okay, I think I know what's going on. Her eyes are way too wide apart. With the dash. Come here, you. The music is static, huh? Weird, I'm not hearing any static on my end. Shall I reset it? Wonder if it might be... No, music's still going okay. Okay. Well, let me know if it happens again, and I'll change the track. We're actually really nearly over with this. Oh my god. You know, start again. Start again. And of course, you know, I always have to give them just a little bit. Not too much. That it's like super noticeable, but just enough. Just enough bulk. Didn't they pair at Rainbow and AJ? Yes. Rainbow Jack. There's a little static there, can you hear it? Does it still have static? It's fine on my end. Anyway, let's change. Let's change it. How about this? Spyro 2. Some sick bass lines. Just reset YouTube. I do have everything running. I have my live stream. Oh no, I can actually just... Okay. Well, it's gone now. Now we just have silence. Oh crap. Oh crap. Wait, hang on. Okay, let me break quickly. And load up another page. Oh, that's cool. You can actually upload... Okay. YouTube has reset. Let me know if that's better or worse. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, it's working fine now. Just reset YouTube. Okay. Just, alright. Oh, just, yeah. Screen. Okay, I'm just gonna choose. Actually, no, I'm gonna add feet. Just feet for now. Thing is though, if I keep the feet the same size... Or at least the extremities, yeah. I have no idea, Worms. Scooby-Doo? I don't know what. Never seen that. Slade. I've not seen that. Okay, I think I've got an idea for Painbow Dash. No. Oh my god. What the hell is wrong with me? What the heck is wrong with me? Okay, I'm just gonna focus on. I can't. I have no idea what's going on. Every time I try something with Rainbow Dash, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't. No, I can't do Dash for some reason. I can't do Dash tonight. Oh, I'll come back to her later. Might even redo her. She's far. Also difficult rainbow expression. Yeah, and I'm using reference as well, and it's still just not. Ugh. I think I need to come back to. I'll come back to it, and maybe even in like the tie down stage, I might just. I'll give her something. Anyway, we'll focus on her later. We'll work on her later. Work on her later. She looked like she was going to be straight up stoned. Yeah. This is strategic This is strategic rubbing out. And hands folded, not easy to draw either. This is a lot hard. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I'm gonna need some more. Okie dokes. Also, one thing I'm missing out on is God, they haven't got enough headroom, do they? It's all right though. It's all right. We'll figure this out. We're gonna figure this out together. And then once I've got something, then we can start doing the tie down. But I think her head's just a bit too big. Just a little too big. Really, I should be using that, but it's a little slow when it comes. Is that right? Keep... Nearly time for a tea break, I think. We'll do a couple more minutes. And I think maybe a cup of tea might make me think a little bit more about Dash's face. I'm at war with Dash's face right now. Tea, yay! Alright. You like your teas, don't you, Pixie? Tea and hot chocolate than coffee. Oh man, I'm really not into yeah. I think I've said this on a previous live stream. I'm just not big on coffee. Doing everything that I can to try and get like a... Oh, that could work. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Right. Okay. Right. Small insignificant break, I think. Coffee is disgusting. I've always thought that coffee just tastes of burnt water. Anyhow, I'm off to make, I don't know. Oh, I've got a bunch of teas that I'd like to do. I might just make like a normal tea maybe. I did have one before the stream. Gross bean juice. Oh my goodness. Right. Talk amongst yourselves. I will see you in a couple of moments. Okay, see you soon. And we're back. And with tea in my hand, we shall carry on. Carry on. Nice chamomile with some honey. Oh, that sounds delicious. I really like the sound of that. Right. Let's see if having some tea helps. Okay. See you later, Dustin. Especially if the honey is from a bourbon barrel. Oh, what's bourbon again? Is that a drink? Bourbon whiskey. Dustin's got to go pump some iron. Okay, this is the best face so far. I mean, is it in character? That's what I'm thinking. Is it in character for Rainbow Dash to do this? And I think it would be. Adjusting the jaw shape. Yeah, this is the most pleasing face so far. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. What do you all think? Y'all. I'm not American. What do you gobs think? Feel free to be critical. Maybe a bit too happy. Probably, yeah. I just want to make her expression a little different from. I just want her expression to be a bit more sort of more intense than shy. Like if I were to... That's a bit more subtler. A smirk, yeah. I've been trying to... I was trying to, this is what I was trying. I was trying this earlier. But it just doesn't work. I think the open-eyed kind of works, but then again, what they're doing here is they've got this kind of shape going on. It's a very weird eye shape. It's almost like that. What they've got going on. I'm just not keen on that. I feel like Rainbow would be more low-key. Really, I would have thought Fluttery would have been the most low-key. Also, I've just noticed that I think she needs to look a little bit more towards us. Would it be illegal to give us some? Yes, it would. That's just a cop-out. It's a good idea. It's a good accessory, though. It would be a good idea to have that as an accessory, but, like, no one else has got that. Yeah, there's a bit deer in the headlights kind of going on. Doesn't she actually wear the cool glasses in canon, or is that a fan thing? No, I think it's canon, but I don't know if she actually wears them. I think they're just kind of like a... I think Vinyl Scratch is the only one that constantly wears sunglasses. Oh my goodness, I once did Vinyl Scratch, and I put it on Tumblr. And then I got a message from someone who was like, oh my goodness, this is... like, I can't believe you've done... I love her so much. And like you know, like gushing over her and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, thanks, that's cool, yeah. And I think his main thing was like, yeah, and it's great, no one ever draws Vinyl Scratch, it's so DJ Pwn 3, it's amazing. And then he starts going on talking about this condition that he's got, where he gets like a sort of... Actually, I can't remember if it was she or him, but anyway, they get a kind of, like, a weird sort of, like... when they hear like a scratching sound, like a record scratch or something, they get off to it. And this was kind of wow. Pony Dash has some thick sunglasses. Yeah. Okay, this is the best looking Dash so far. I'm happy with this. Eyes are a little bit... I don't know. I think Viola Sculpture is mainly known as DJ Pop. I think she was probably unnamed until, you know, until the creators started realizing, oh wow, she's actually quite popular. Oh, thank you, Pierre. We're getting there. We're getting there. I think what we're doing now with this refined sketch is well, we're refining this sketch, which I think is quite good to do. Oh, don't tell me we've not run out of music, have we? Already? No. They were red. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm actually gonna give... Oh yeah. Where's the music? There we go. That's awesome that they were red. I think pose-wise this could come out just a little bit more. Oh, before I go to bed, what the... So I need to make so I've been getting, all my commission slots are now filled up now. All my sketch slots are filled up now, and I need to work on those. So I'm going to make a big list and work through it. So if you've got a commission from me, if you are expecting a commission from me, I am on it. If you're expecting a sketch from me, I'm also on it. But I'm going to make sure that I get everything written down and as much of it done starting after this stream. So this is good. This is showing a bit more leggage. It's a technical term. What we're gonna, yeah, oh yeah. Oh my god, we got Tina Turner going on in the background. Oh no, it sounds like someone else. Yeah, hit it. I think... Oh yeah, I remember that too, actually. It was kind of weird because a lot of people were kind of unsure what to think about. At first I was kind of like really unsure what to think about with multicolored characters. But it works. It just works. Like who cares? Like you really just don't notice it. Like you really just don't worry about the color of their skin, honestly. Now, I love big calves, but unfortunately I'm going to have to proportion them appropriately in this instance. Ripped AJ. Yeah, AJ had... Yeah, of course. I mean... Yeah, come on. you can't not have... you can't not. She's not... Now, we're not going to overdo it. But I will definitely... Problem is that we're not seeing much of AJ's body. She's kind of closed off, unfortunately. Oh, the most open person is Dash, and then it's Fluttershy, and then it's... Yet AJ has the most to show off in her body, but she's not. So I'm holding her back. I don't know how that's going to work out, but if it works, but hopefully it does. Hopefully it does work. Yeah, Sunset Shimmer was just so kind of like such a stereotypical kind of mean girls bully. I loved how she was constantly putting on the evil voice. I just love the evil voice that Sunset puts on. Yeah, then she changes in the second she obviously like changes her ways in the second movie, but she becomes like a completely different character. Like it feels like she becomes like someone completely different, which I think is such a stark contrast. Oh, whoops. They're all kind of buff, but obviously Applejack is of course the biggest. And if not, make her bigger. I need to make her look not like a contest-ready bodybuilder, but like someone who goes to the gym a bit, you know? The evil voice was not no. But the character the different character thing works for us somehow. Yeah. We get to hear we definitely get to see a lot more sort of internal. She's definitely a much better rounded character in the second movie onwards. Because in the first one, she's very one note and very kind of almost like a stock character. Okay, we might be ready to start. Have I missed anything? There we go. Alright, let's see what we can do on the, right. Tie down. See if we can finish this, because we've got an hour left. Let's see what we can do. And I'm going to choose... What's blue look like? Blue looks fine. Let's start with Dash. This is where we can really sort of get details down. Okay, that's... In fact, actually, before I do anything about Dash, I want to make sure that, like I said earlier, that I'm not making... Clearly, she needs to be the biggest. But not too big. Oh, whoops. Yeah, as long as I'm getting that sort of... Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. She's got them farm-grown muscles. Yep. She was the down-to-earth, and Dash was the tomboy of the group. They were all kind of like that, except Rarity, I guess. All right, how's this? How's it looking new? Don't like the small ears. I'm gonna make the ears bigger. I think it doesn't help that we don't have the rainbow colors in yet, but we'll get there. We will get there soon. Cheers, Pixie. And yeah, then none of them have shoes. I've decided. I've made an executive decision to not give any of them any shoes, because they're on the beach, and I can't be asked to give them shoes. something's gone wrong. Okay, okay. Oh. The feet guy stands up and claps. No, we're not seeing the soles of their feet. Feet people love the soles. They're not interested in the upper bits. They're interested in the soles. That's it. I know this because they say this. They've told me. It's the underside of feet that they like. Yeah, they don't want sand in their shoes unless one of them is wearing Crocs. But I don't want to draw Crocs. A lot of people like the top two. Oh, do they? It's interesting because all the clients that have asked me to do feet stuff, they've all like shown me stuff and say like, yeah, we need the soles of the feet. That's where it's at, and the in between. Yeah, some people like the in betweens as well. I think we can do some adjustments to these proportions, but I'll do them later. I still actually think that there's stuff that I can change. I know. Now let's do. Right. You all doing all right? Sorry, I'm a bit focusing and being quiet. Should have carried on with Spylora. Oh, that's cool. Yep, that's right. Pierre does draw. But I don't... Yeah, that's right, yeah. Pierre's good, though. Pierre's a good artist. I've seen some of your work. I've seen some of his work. And he draws well. Who could have guessed? Here's an EG question. Where was there a setup you think they should have done for the series? Yeah. Well, what else could they do? What else could they really do with Equestria Girls? Because it is a spin-off after all. I'd like to. I would have loved it if they could have done some like CGI with them, or done some like really good animation with them. But maybe it was just too niche for that. Maybe it's too niche for that kind of thing, perhaps. Probably should do them standing in sand. So we probably won't even see much of the bottom of their feet anyway. Did you know that feet and hands are very similar in terms of their structure? They're just elongated version. Like feet, for instance, feet are just really elongated, distorted versions of hands. Like all the bones are there. Like you got your the muscles for your thumb, which is your big toe, and and your pinky toes and all those other toes. They're all there. All the bones are there. They're just squished up at the corner, and all the other bones that are in your hand are just kind of all sort of elongated. I think there's a couple of other new bones in there as well. I think I need to look at that human anatomy book. Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? Ah, that's what it is. I was wondering why there was a funny noise coming from my microphone, and then I realised it was just the music, or my speaker. Then I realised it was the music. Oh yeah, Discord in Equestria Girls would be kind of strange, wouldn't it? Oh my god, yeah, he could be like, that could be kind of cool actually. Although the Flim Flam brothers kind of fill that sleazy kind of salesman kind of character, I suppose. Those abs can be a little bit. Oh no, that's no good. Oh, I see what I've done. Yeah, that would make it. That would have been good. Does that look right? Well, we are making progress, which is nice. I'm glad. Lots of progress. Let's check on... Wiggle wiggle. Hello, Anubis. Ooh, let's... 5 viewers, okay. Yo, yo. Did you see that the art fight teams were announced? Oh, were they? I haven't checked in on that because I want to take part in that. What are they called this time? I don't know what team I'm on. Actually, I need to check. Don't know if I have my team name for life. Oh, where is art fight? Art fight. I am. Oh my goodness! There's 3. There's 3 teams. Oh wait, no. Comedy versus mystery versus tragedy. I would like to join this, so I'm going to figure out how to do that. Currently I'm spectator, so I'm not in a team, but I would like to join a team. Yeah, comedy mystery. Yeah, I was just saw that. I'll need to look into that because I want to find out how to join a team. Or if I get selected randomly for that. It's looking a little off there. It's a bit better. Getting on in the war. If you mean my war on this drawing, yeah. It's getting on. In fact, I'm going to take a sit rep in a moment. Damn Applejack. The hell has gotten into you? So yeah, Ribbit didn't do too well, unfortunately. I thought he'd do a little bit better, but still, you know, it's fine. I could have done a better Ribbit and Jax, so I'm not too upset about that. Twitter's gonna Twitter, you know. Applejack's bored of wearing her swimming gear. Don't worry. In the next drawing, she's a little bit more. She's a bit better in the next. She's feeling a little bit better in the next picture. Don't you worry. That'll be a Patreon exclusive. In fact, actually, I'm going to just see. I never go on. Oh, here we go. Oh, right, okay. No, don't. Yeah. The numbers are still low now because people are still trying to... Oh, is that why? Ah. I get you. Also, I didn't have any hashtags or like references to the actual characters. I just did like aren't they cute together, and did a frog and a rabbit emoji. So that might have had an effect on it as well. I don't mind a slightly cuter rainbow dash. You'll have to repost it for the 19th. Yeah, I might do that. I might actually repost a bunch of other stuff, actually. I might... I don't know if I have anything new planned for it. We'll see. We'll see. I'll repost some stuff. I will repost some stuff after it's done, though. Yes, exactly. Yeah, sorry, I was literally just saying, and then you just literally took the words right out of my mouth, Lemon. Hello, Dave. Fashionably late as always. Good to see you. Okay, I'm gonna worry about that hand later. Right. And now, of course, lover shy. Lovely shy. Hello, Christopher. Is that Applejack? Yes, that's Applejack. That's Dash, and we're now starting Fluttershy. We're taking this screenshot as inspiration, and we're just kind of... I'm just kind of drawing some characters tonight. I just felt like it. Yeah. I think they all do. It's a little bit of a trademark of mine. Thick thighs. Also give them a bit more muscle than they would normally do. But it's just a trait that I've got. Plenty more where that came from. I do have a... I was just saying earlier, for the for my patrons, I will have an alt of this planned, and that will be coming very soon. Fluttershy's definitely got no muscle, though she's chubby in my eyes. Well, let me tell you something, Pierre. In my eyes... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna be a jackass. Do you usually make the... No, I actually start with the... I start with the main one first, like the original first, then I do the alt. There have been some instances where I've had an alt in mind, and then and then I think about a main picture to do it on top of that. But in this case, I started out with... In this case, we just started out with this, the main one first. I wonder if I should post like the original screenshot next to it and then bit too much going on there. Hair's really fun to draw. It's just like curves like that, and you don't really need to watch where you're going with them. You just sort of let it happen. It's almost like so much a flick, more of a arm movement. Aaron Blaze would always say, draw from the elbow. I think it's not. I think it's good if you have a chair that's got a little handrest on it. That way you can put your elbow on there, and then you have this nice arc that you can draw, like all these straight lines and stuff like that. Because I find that if you're constantly like your elbow's up and it's free all the time, I kind of feel it just gets tired out all the time. Because you definitely do need to do some flicks and stuff like that every now and again. But what you just don't want to do is like lines like that. Although I have seen one artist do it somehow. They've managed to do it really well. They've managed to have like a really scratchy line, but it works really nicely. But I think they're using they're coming from the elbow when they're doing that, and I don't know how they do it. I think it's one of the artists that worked on Klaus. Anyway, I digress. Okay, Fluttery has got a very easy thing to draw. Okie dokes. Okay. Progress. Progress. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with that. The elbow and shoulder. Oh yeah. If you're experiencing wrist pain, then yeah, definitely do it from the elbow or the shoulder or whatever. Because if you got if you got RSI in your drawing hand, then yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Yes, and of course there's Fluttershy's butterfly, which is up here. Oh, come on. There we go. I would have thought that you would have taken these things off if you were going to go scuba diving. I would imagine it's one of the things that you remove, like they tell you, that instructors tell you to remove. But I guess since it's a cartoon, no one questions it. Oh, there's a bit of antennae there. Okay. Oh, I think we might actually get the tie-down done. On 3 characters? Holy heck. No background though. Goodness, I mean, it's a lot more productive than I was last Thursday. Last stream we had on Thursday, I think we did a 4-hour stream and I only got to the inking stage. Gangle is up. Yes. I love, yeah. Good observation, Wolfen. See you later, Pierre. Thanks for joining the stream. It's always good to see you around. And I'm kind of just winging the feet at the moment. They're just gonna kind of be there. Oh wait, no, I've got that wrong. No. There. That means that Yeah, the body does some strange things. Like there's that, and then there's that, and then that. It's like a Bridgman thing that Bridgman points out in his book, but gotta remember that. I did, yes. I'm glad I got Rainbow's face sorted. I think I would do a different Rainbow next time. I would probably pick an expression from... I'd probably pick an expression that I liked from the whole entire series and then use that as reference, maybe. I mean, it's cheerful. I'm happy with the cheerful Rainbow. I don't mind it so much. I don't mind it. Got to remember that they need their things. I think we'll do some clothing stuff. Oh yeah, oh, and this hand. I need reference. Alright, I'm gonna take a photo of myself and then share it all for you and then do a face reveal. No, I'm just joking. Sorry. One day. Sorry, I'm posing. Fuck. God, I hate these cameras. Okay, do not do face. Don't do face. No! You... I've taken several photos of me just... Ugh. Where's the mirror? I need a mirror. Oh, never mind. It's kind of there. Whatever. As long as it doesn't look too harsh, I think it's fine. La 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 la. Oh, winging a hand. As long as it doesn't look like the Italian hand signal, then I guess we're fine. That pinky is too long. I think as long as you get like the right lengths of the fingers, then I think it could be alright. Ah, yes, Italian dash. Oh, does it look like she's doing the Italian thing? Because if it does, then I'm not going to. Then I'm going to redraw this hand. I can't unsee it now. It's Italian dash. Hang on. Yep, Italian dash. I'm gonna take out the thumb. She would totally pass as an Italian. Now the hand's fine. You all think it's fine? You're not saying that just to be nice to me? I'll take your word for it. Because I do want to get this finished. I would like to move on. I do think the fingers are a bit... They're a bit thick though. But now I can't unsee it. Well, just don't tell anyone. Just don't tell anyone. She's beckoning someone over. The viewer. She's almost beckoning the viewer over. But then that would... Or someone slightly off to the slightly offside. Because Flutter isn't really looking at us. Say. Give her a few blushies, maybe. I don't know how embarrassing it would... I was thinking of doing like a 20% cooler, but in Mario, but in Mario's accent. 20% more cooler, 20% less cool, or whatever her Dash's phrase is. She wanting Sunset to come over. Ooh, that could be fun. That's like, ooh. Maybe that's the alt. Worms. You dirty. You sly, not dirty, sorry. You sly dog, you. 20% cooler. Okay, yeah, thank you. Well, I'm gonna have a... I will have a big think about what the alt should be. Let's do a little bit of inking before we shut off tonight. Let's do maybe another... Let's do like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes of some inking, and then I think we'll stop for tonight. I don't mind doing a little bit of little bit of overtime. I did say that I would be. I did say that I wouldn't do. I'm not going to do 4 hours again. Not for a while, like we did last stream. But I do want to. Oh, I didn't realize that she... Oh, there's like a fish. There's like this... There's like this fish design. It's like a Pac-Man fish. And then on top of that, it's their pendants that they have. And then Dash has got this really cool design, actually. I really like that. oh my god, if they don't watch this stream and then they pick up on the Italian Rainbow Dash, I'm just gonna I don't know what to say, because I've made some blunders before. I made an animation of Amy just who could not, like, her eyes were constantly open. It was on a loop, and everyone says that, oh my goodness, she's just staring into your soul. And I'm just like, oh my god, yeah, she is. How about some freeform jazz? Actually, no, Saxophone Man's a little bit too crazy. No. Oh, there's the Heartless. Okay, Donkey Kong. Never go wrong with Donkey Kong. Oh, sorry, we're not doing jazz anymore. I didn't like the I thought the Saxophone Man was too crazy. Not for the mood that I'm going for. Oh, okay. Let's do a little bit of Final Line. Oh, circles. Circle trap, yeah. You'll get so much better at drawing circles. You know what I used to do? I used to fill a page just full of circles, and then I would draw like coils around. So I'd just fill pages and pages just like this, and that was like my warm-up. And it helps because it makes you think spatially, and it makes you think in perspective, and it also loosens everything up. Oop. That is round enough. Yeah. I think what's important with, when you're drawing basic forms like circles, cubes, and cylinders, and, all those things, cones, and I think it's beneficial to kind of aim for something gestural, but not like too scribbly. So, even something like that doesn't have to be, a super perfect circle. Or even that. But as long as it just, I would say as long as it doesn't look too labored, then I would say, draw circles however you want. Couple more minutes, I think, and then we'll wrap up tonight. Sue me. This is not cheating. If you think it's cheating, then sue me. Please don't sue me. I have no money. Nah, man, you're fine. Human cheating is good. Better. Oh yeah. Oh god. AI mentioned. Oh man, I need to go to bed. I need... My kitchen's actually very clean, by the way, so I won't need to go and do too much tidying up. Oh yeah, yeah, totally agree on that. I think her hair needs to be a little bit scraggy, loose ends. A bit thicker as well, maybe. Alright, let's finish her hair. Then we'll wrap up. Right. Come on, let's do this. Just changing that. Huh? Oh. Oh, I'm obsessed with this. Oh, see you later, Anubis. Yeah, I think it's probably a good time to wrap up now. I like this smile a bit better. It's a bit more intense, but I think it kind of... I think it works. Right. There we go. Just look at them. Look at my babes. Oh man, I honestly cannot unsee. I would like to. I'm gonna wait and see if people pick up on it. I can't unsee Italian, Italian dash, Italian roof. Yeah. Beach babes, hello, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I quite like this. I think this is cool. I think it's going in the right direction. I would like to do some more. There's just a few refining bits and stuff. I think proportion-wise, it's all good. There's a tiny little annoying tangent here which I need to fix, and maybe here as well. So I might shift. Some people about. I'm not impressed with this. I think her hips could be a bit wider. I think Dash's hips could be a bit even wider. And yeah, just some details and details here, details here, details there. That needs some. Yeah, there's all this kind of stuff needs figuring out. But yeah, other than that, it's looking great. Yeah, I'm really liking how this is going to look. So yeah, I think we will leave it there for tonight, Gobs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me on a nice, healthy length of stream. I am so tired, as I usually am at the end of these streams. But yeah, it was a good one. It was a very good one. Next week's going to be very busy. Next week's also going to be, yeah. So we've got on Friday next week we have episode 9. Episode 9 coming to YouTube, and I think that's when it's going to go big. I think that's when it's going to be a lot more excitement for it. And I think it's going to be huge, and it's going to be, you know, spoiler-tastic leading up until then. So I'm going to just kind of, I'm still going to stay off Twitter because I've not been really interacting that much with Twitter or Blue Sky for that matter. But I'm gonna head off, and I think, yeah, I wish you all a pleasant week. Stay deep in your cave. Yes. Nah, it's cool. Me, Bork, and Angelica, we can very easily keep ourselves entertained. Very easily. Wink. So, yeah. Have a good week, Gobs. Love you all. It's this Dave. Rat Twirl. Artsy rat. Yeah, next Thursday we are going live. We're going live again next Thursday. I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something non-Tadic related for sure. But yeah, I'll keep you all updated on everything that's going on. And until next time, stay safe. Love you all, and have a good week. Bye-bye. Whoa, what's going on? Oh my goodness, sorry, my tablet went funny there. Okay. All right, see you soon.